Since Prenil mentioned previous discussions around streaming data, we did talk about this earlier in this episode, but I do want to go a bit deeper. What new opportunities, business opportunities, revenue opportunities does this open up for organizations that haven't traditionally used streaming data? What does this unlock?
In the past, anytime you build large applications, there's a lot of data tied to it. And then there are use cases tied to how do you leverage those data, right? So assuming we had this partnership in the past, we could have leveraged the technologies together to allow large scale streaming applications. Now we are so excited about the partnership because the timing seems perfect, because now there is an explosion of applications that need access to real-time data and real-time streaming data for that matter, right? So everybody's talking about building out applications that use AI, or building out agents that talk to each other, talk to humans, talk to different data layers, and provide the information back to these users. Zeke spoke about the data plane, saying, hey, we will be the connector across all these systems behind the scenes, and your agents can talk to us. We build those infrastructure, we bring those infrastructure layers where you can run the Redpanda applications. And there's a significant investment from Akamai around inferencing and AI and how we want to power the next generation of applications and the next generation of agentic applications. So this partnership really unlocks a lot of the underlying layers that are needed for those kind of applications, where think about any large enterprise customer who's currently thinking about, hey, I need to build an application. I need to build an agentic application. The agentic application and the agent itself needs to talk to various different data sources. That is a lot of complexity. The agent, they need to figure out where to run those agents, right? So that it responds to the users in a very high performant way. These layers that we're building with this partnership now provides those platforms for customers to build on that. Now you have the ability to build out inferencing workloads, or latency sensitive workloads right at the edge. And guess what? With the data plane that Zeke just spoke about, now you have the data sitting right where the compute is, and Redpanda takes on the task of saying, hey, I'll connect to 50 different connectors, 50 different sources behind the scene, and provide this unified layer which you can query in real time to get the performance that you need.